Yo, yo.
Hello and welcome to the Mind Over Matter show. So this guy says to me, we're going to Australia. Just cash like that, like we're taking Mind Over Matter to Australia. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, when you first said we were going to Australia to an event, you know I'm a believer in positive manifestation, so I didn't want to put anything negative on it, but there were a couple of creeping thoughts of this guy crazy. How is this gonna happen? How are we gonna bring it out there? You had a contact in Australia, didn't you? That was
What
just like,
happened
bring
was,
it.
I obviously, for our first international event, I knew when I texted you that it's going to be a bit of a long shot. I've got a friend out there who I went to uni with, and she commented on one of my posts, I'll bring this to Melbourne, and I basically just laughed it off and went, how am I going to do that? And then literally 2 hours later, that same day, I got a message from a rapper who lives in Melbourne. Shout out Class 8.
She smashed it at the event.
Yeah, and she had come to one of the Tavistock and Portman events. She was like, I came to your event when we first started Mind Over Matter. She's like, I was so inspired that I came back to Melbourne and started my own event called Speak On It, which is more hip hop than anything. It's a cappella hip hop, a bit like Word on the Street. At that point, I was like, alright, something's telling me to go to Melbourne.
We fully manifested Melbourne, you know, from when you actually put it out as an idea. We really started talking about it like it was going to happen, because we really believed from that point. The fact that Class A had kind of messaged as well, and she was in Melbourne doing it, I think there was a little part of both of us that was like, we want to go to Melbourne then, this is a sign now.
Actually, I've got to shout out Benny Diction, because she was a mutual friend of Benny's. He suggested it. She went to Mind Over Matter while she was in London.
We survived an aeroplane journey all the way to Australia.
Because we purposely sat away from each other to lessen the argument.
They obviously thought that we were a couple, which, you know, despite in the early years Fisky referring to me as his partner, we changed that so that now he has to refer to me as his event partner. When we travelled, obviously, we're travelling together, so they assumed, I think, that we wanted to sit together. And they assumed we were a couple, so at the desk they were like, would you like to be sitting together? I was like, no. They were like, well, there's 3 seats here and here, but...
No, can we go here and here?
Yeah. He was about 6 rows back from me, and it was a really pleasant flight, actually.
It was, no, but I think that was a good idea, because...
We would have driven each other mad.
Well, like, we don't argue that much, like, seriously.
I would have just put my headphones in and ignored you.
Everyone knows that we take the piss out of each other.
No,
we've only had one serious argument, which was in Melbourne, which was... And that wasn't even an argument,
That was
really.
so funny. Listen, guys, this is what happened, yeah? So we did this huge travelling, like 24 hours or whatever it is to get to Australia. We got there, and when we landed, on that same day that we landed, first of all in the afternoon, I was like, right, let's go and get a banner. Let's go and get the flyers. I was like an excited kid. He was like...
I was dead.
Jet lag hitting bad. And did I have jet lag?
No, she's a machine, literally a machine.
More than a machine.
More than a machine.
I had no jet lag. I don't know what. That's probably because of my sleep cycles. So we actually just hit the ground running.
But you did, I was walking.
Well, he was kind of walking behind me. But just...
To show you the difference, she won a slam on the first day we were in Melbourne. The biggest slam in Melbourne.
Slam-a-lama-ding-dong.
Shout out everyone.
Everyone in Melbourne, because that poetry community is...
I mean, I was in the slam too.
He did really good.
I was jet lagged, which is why I didn't win it.
It's true. It's true.
No, yeah. That was cool, man, that whole slam thing.
Just the whole, like, from a poet's point of view, we got to experience, like, the community as poets, because we did go to the whatever other nights we could. That event was run to the millimetre. I mean, no event goes without its teething problems, but everything that came. Do you remember even trying to get like the filming, the videographer? It all just kind of fell into place. We sold out. We actually sold out our first ever international event, and not only did we sell it out, it went off.
Just a vibe of feeling. Or darling, tell me if you let it go. Darling, do you feel the flow? I'm an individual, feeling quite spiritual. I just gotta keep on vibing, rolling or rising. Or darling, tell me if I really am just surviving. See, darling, I don't know. See, darling, I don't know. Darling, I don't know what's been up on your mind, see, isolate. See, I don't want you full of negativity and all the hate, yeah. Circles feeling hurtful, babe. But understand, I don't want you lost, I just want you living till you reach your grave. Or guess you find definitive purpose in life. Or tell me you living the wrong, but living the right. Tell me I'm in it to win it, I'm killing these niggas with lyrical triggers. I wanted they figured it out and finally figured it out. Darling, yes, I'm running my mouth. Darling, yes, I'm feeling grouse. I'm the cat and you the mouse, so chase you round the house. Why we gotta argue back and forth? Relationship is feeling like a game of sports.
If we ever travel to Australia again, he's going to have to fly out at least 10 days before me,
Yeah.
just so that he can...
I didn't get over my jet lag till on the day we left Australia.
We went out for a shisha one night, yeah?
That was like the first or second night.
It was... We get there, apart from the fact that he was half asleep,
Yeah.
we got there, it's a really nice shisha place, got some nice mint tea, got the shisha. Hear him. What are we supposed to do now then? He was the grumpiest ever.
I was tired, man. You weren't jet lagged. Like, I don't know how you were jet lagged, but I was. Like,
and even I
it
didn't
was
sleep much,
It
you
was
know,
a
when I
sort
was
of
there.
jet lag that was like, I just timed my sleeps on the plane so I'd be alright. Like, and I did everything like I was supposed to do. I wore the socks that go up to your neck.
I made you wear those socks.
Yeah, like everything. And my body just got to Melbourne and about 5 hours after we got there. It was like, nah, that's it, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, you were finished.
Just saying.
You did start to get better on the day we went home.
Yeah.
And then you came back and got jet lagged on the freaking
That was.
You slept for about 2 months after we got
Absolute hell on earth. Like after we got back from Melbourne, that's when I started drinking more regularly. Because I didn't drink from the first time I fell off the wagon. It started becoming more regular because, like, just the high you get from events, especially that event,
Yeah.
and
And then
what
the
it
come
meant
down.
and what it meant to people, just that combined with jet lag, I was done.
I was like holiday blues and the come down from doing
It was a
this
bit like
awesome
I was,
event.
because I was unemployed again as well.
Yeah, it
and I
was
was
a
like,
lot.
shit, I'm back where I started like 2 years ago, literally.